you want to turn your cameras off, you're more than welcome to. I just like to record so that people that missed the meeting can catch up on everything that we spoke about. So as you can see, our agenda for this evening is t-shirt sales, which I'm excited about. We have Spirit Week coming up. Woo! All these things I'm excited about. Bingo night, basketball, tentative basketball schedule, and then upcoming events. The ones that I have. I'm still trying to get more stuff for us to do, but I just want to make sure that I give everybody enough time and notice for the ones that have a date that are set already. So this hit the parent newsletter today. And I reached out to have it online, but I know in the past, some of the parents have asked about getting the same shirts that the girls have. So we are going to be, the Pines cheer shirts are now available. It is live on My School Bucks. The QR code here takes you directly to My School Bucks, and then the shirts can be purchased. Again, $16, that covers the cost of the shirt fee. It is a fundraiser, so we will get funds from shirts sold. What I would like to ask is for parents, once it hits our social media sites, if you could share out the flyer so that we can sell some shirts. Like I said, it is a fundraiser. We do get money back. The two main things that we're raising money for right now are more mats, because we have 4, and getting all of we now have a team of 24, which I'm super excited about, but 4 mats was not enough for the 18. It surely is not enough for the 24. So I want to make sure that we can practice our routines and go through our stunts safely. So we need more mats. The other thing is the, oh my gosh, I always mess this up. AYFLCA, something like that, is in full swing. I didn't put this out there to the parents. I did tell the girls. I tried and I pushed. We are just not ready to compete this year. The level that we would need to compete at, we are building up to. I am very, very hopeful that we are going to be able to compete next year. And the league that I would want to start off competing in is the AYFLCA. It's there's a D in there somewhere. It's Florida Youth Cheer and Dance Association, something like that. But they actually start in January-ish. And I want to take the girls. It would be on a weekend. So when I say take, I mean like I'll pay, but you guys have to bring them. Sorry. But I want to be able to attend a competition, especially for those of you that are interested in what it actually looks like, the level that we would need to be competing at, basically our goals. I think it would be a great thing for the girls to see. You know, if you guys can't stay, that's fine. I'll watch them. My daughter has opted out of competition season this year in order to prep for high school cheer. So I'm not coaching, so I don't have to go as a coach. I can go as y'all's coach and a parent. So I just think it would be a great thing. I want to be able, I think tickets are usually somewhere between $15 to $20. And so I would like to be able to raise the funds so that all the girls can attend free of charge. If the parents want to attend, obviously, you know, we can, I'll get that information out. I may even be able to get a bus. I just don't know how that would work on a weekend, since it's not technically a school day. I know we do field trips and stuff. I would have to talk to Miss Cavell, but I want us to be able to go and at least check it out. And so that's something that I'm hoping, between the shirts and the bingo, which we're going to get into in a minute, that we'll be able to do to little or no cost. If we raise enough and I can pay $10 for everybody's ticket, then if it's 15, you know, it's 10 less you guys have to pay. So I just want to get them out there and let them, you know, see what it is, you know, that they're signed up for if they want to compete. So Spirit Week is fast approaching. Spirit Week, I should have put the dates on here. I apologize. Spirit Week is the first week in February. We are actually going to be kicking it off on the 7th. February 7th is a Tuesday. I am actually not going to be in town. I'm flying home from Vegas on Monday. So we're going to start with the shenanigans on Tuesday. I do need a lot of parent support for this, as well as the girls to be there. We had a meeting with the girls and kind of went over things that they wanted to do. I presented them to Miss Cavell. I got approval for some, questions for others. For the most part, you know, she works with us very well. So, the daily dress up ideas, we do need to kind of shift a little bit. Spirit Week coincides with FTE Week. And for those of you that aren't aware, that's where we get a lot of the funding for. So she just wants it to be a week where the students are excited to come to school, because if students are absent, we actually don't get funding for them during this week. So she wants it to be a little bit more than what we had originally planned. So I saw a couple of fun ideas I was going to run by the girls, but if you guys have an idea for a dress up day and you want to put that in the chat, please feel free. I saw one that I thought would be cool. We could take a vote on it, but it's a student teacher swap day. So the students would come dressed like teachers and the teachers would come dressed like students. So I think that was a fun one. We did try to base it off of our school colors and stuff. So we could just do like a patriotic day. Twin day is usually a hit, but it's taken advantage of. So I don't know how she would feel about that one, but the teacher student one was kind of a new one that we have never done before. She loved our Friday idea, which was, thank you, Nia. She loved the Friday idea, which was dress like a cheerleader or a sports player. So, you know, those are just a couple that we have, but if you have something else, you know, that you think would be fun, that would get students excited to come to school, please throw them in the chat. I am going to open it up, when I'm done, but you know, no idea is too crazy. The worst that's going to happen is we're going to be like, oh, I don't know if we can get away with that. So, the girls and Miss Velez and I also discussed doing kind of like a pom-pom search around the school. So the pom-poms would be just little, you know, paper. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, fancy. Miss Cavell was concerned that students would be running around acting crazy trying to find them. So instead of like announcing it, the girls and I and Miss Velez would hide them and just kind of not say anything. So on the front, it would just be like a pom-pom, and then on the back, it would say, please return to, and it will have a room number or the back office or something. We do have approval to give away a Chick-fil-A gift card. So every pom-pom they find is a raffle ticket. At the end of the week, we'll do a raffle and give away. We could do a couple of things. We talked about giving away a bingo bundle, which is like free admission to bingo night and a bingo card. So, you know, just ideas of things that we can give away again to get students excited. We had spoken as well about arrival and dismissal. I know that dismissal is not such a big idea. I'm sorry, not such a big deal because the girls are used to staying anyways for practice. But we thought it would be cute to have them out there in their uniform cheering. My home schedule switched when I have my kids, so I actually can do arrival. So if anyone is able to come around 7:15 when the arrival line starts, I think that would be nice too, just to kind of welcome them to the school and then thanks, see you later. So I will put a sign up genius out for that. If we don't have the interest in arrival, we'll cut it. And we'll just do dismissal, but pretty much plan on them doing all things cheer that week if they're able. I want as many of our girls as possible. The more excited and pumped up we are, the more excited and pumped up we can get the kids. And so we're excited. We've never done anything like this. It's the first year. So, you know, we want to set the bar high so that we can continue to do it, because no one will be able to do Spirit Week the way the cheerleaders do the Spirit Week. That's what we're going for. We are going to do some highlights on social media. We want to highlight each of the members of the team. Just a picture and then some fun facts about them. We are going to have a couple of spots on the morning announcement. I've already spoken to Mr. Santiago about that. Our not coaches, oh my gosh, captains. Haha. Our captains are going to be featured in a segment for Let's Talk. And then again, we're just going to be blowing up social media with all things Pines cheer. We really want to get people involved and excited in supporting our girls and what it is that they do. And then obviously during that week, we definitely want to push t-shirt sales, because again, that's money in our pocket that we can spend on the girls that we don't have to spend out of pocket. I am going to be shortly after this meeting, probably right after, I am going to be looking for Black History Month bows and socks. There are two, I know every month is like a month. For me, I maybe shouldn't say it out loud, but I'm going to because I can. As far as the two that stick out in my brain that we want to always support, it's breast cancer, which we did in October, and then Black History Month. So I would like to find specific bows and socks and things, because we do have basketball the month of February. Just again, highlighting Black History Month. And so again, that's less money you guys have to spend if we have the funds in our account. I just buy that stuff for the girls and we're good to go. Usually I'll buy it for them anyways and then pay myself back with funds. So, but we definitely want to push those t-shirt sales. The more shirts we sell, the more money we have. Any questions, comments on Spirit Week? I'm going to open up the floor for, let's do no more than 5 minutes. As far as Spirit Weeks, any ideas that maybe pop up, you can just unmute yourself, share out. If it gets too crazy, we can do hand raising. Miss Nia, go ahead. Talk to me.
So for the cheerleading and the Spirit Week, do we wear our uniform or do we actually like do our own little thing?
For which of those?
For the day when you dress like a cheerleader or you dress like your favorite sport?
I personally would say maybe wear the skirt and the shirt. The problem is you're going through an entire school day. You have the white outlining on the uniform. And if it gets dirty, your parents have to buy a new one. So that's going to be more of like a, you know, parent question, but I would say not the top. I would say wear the bottom. Okay, fine. Wear your Pines shirt. Okay, fine. But, definitely, you know, if you choose to do that and it gets messed up, you know what I mean? It's not worth it to me.
I get it. Okay,
all
thank you.
Of course. Miss Veronica.
Miss Stone, I got a question. So about the arrival and dismissal for Spirit Week, like how do you like what do you mean by you have to arrive like early? Like if you arrive early, do my parents have to park in the parking lot and then like
No,
walk
they
me
can,
to the
well, they can, you know, they can park outside the gate and like bring you in. Usually there's no traffic at 7. What in my mind, you guys would come dressed in your uniform with a change of clothes, pom-poms, ready to do some cheers and stuff right by kind of like where all the cars go out, not in the road, but in a safe alternate location. And then once we're done, once the car line's done, you guys go in, change, and then go to class. So parents can either go through the car line and dump you with me, or if the car line is super backed up, park in Dollar Tree, walk you in. The problem is if you come after 7:15, I can't like leave the girls that are cheering to go grab a girl from the parking lot. So yeah, they can just bring you to me. That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
And then after school would be very similar. Again, you guys would get out of class, not super early, a tiny bit early, change into your uniform. And then, you know, same thing, cheers and stuff off to the side during dismissal.
Okay, and one more question.
Sure.
Do you know what day is it gonna be? Like, what day will we have to do it?
Well, Spirit Week is again, February 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. If I'm gonna put a sign up genius out, if we could do it every day, that would be great. If we can't do it every day, I think definitely the Tuesday and the Friday would be my, you know, start the week and end the week type of thing would be my preference. But if the interest is there and you guys are willing, I'll do it every day. I'll do it with 6 girls every day. I just, you know, the more the merrier. So we'll decide once I kind of see what that interest looks like. And that, again, I'll send that sign up genius out. Just so you guys can kind of let me know. You know, actually it might be a forms just so I can kind of get an idea of what you are able to do. Okay?
Okay.
Talk to me, Miss Kylie. You got to unmute, baby girl. Kylie, we can't hear you. We got nothing, kiddo. Oh,
Sorry.
oh, yay. Okay, go.
So about the Black History thing, are we performing there?
We have not been invited to perform for the Black History show. It's just for all of our games and events for the month of February. We'll wear a Black History bow and socks, same as like we did for October for breast cancer.
Oh, okay.
So it just changes up the uniform just a little bit, just to, you know, show support for the month of February.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody else have anything as far? Oh, I see. Okay. Giselle, what's up?
I have a question for, say you want to like audition for the Black History show, which the auditions are tomorrow.
Mhm.
Would we like, because say there's certain practices, would we be able to go to like both practices?
So I put that in the group chat yesterday. I don't ever want you guys to miss out on an opportunity. So if you want to try out for the Black History Month show, I'm not going to tell you no. What I will tell you though, is it will come with, I don't want to say consequences. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but basically what I put in the group chat is, I cannot put stunts up if you're not there practicing. So if you're in a stunt and you want to try out for the Black History Month show, you're going to be replaced in that stunt because we have to practice those stunts. We're in sport season now. It's not like we're just hanging out having fun. So we're performing at half times every week for the next 4 or 5 weeks. I'm going to build a solid group of stunts that I know will go up, that I know we can rely on, based on who's available at practice, because you see what it's like when we're missing even 1 or 2 people, it throws everything off. So those of you that are in the show may not be part of the halftime routine, but you are still going to be able to do the sideline cheers, assuming that you learn them. Okay? That's the fairest way that I could do it. Because it's also not fair to the girls who aren't doing extracurricular activities that they can't fly and go up in their stunts because we're always missing people. So there's like a balance there.
Okay.
All right. I want you to do it. I'll be there. I'll support you, but you just won't be in a stunt. The rest of the stuff is no big deal. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Anything else for Spirit Week? Oh, go Kylie. But unmute this time.
So can we do like self stuff and do grams at the shows and other things?
Say that again.
Can we do like grams and when we're like at shows and
Concessions.
concessions at the school?
That's a great, I don't know. So I had proposed doing grams before. And what we have to try to avoid is stepping on other people's toes. So I know for a fact that the gram selling is, actually, I don't even know who it is, but it's somebody else does that. And so we can't step on their toes with that. What I can do though, is I can talk to Miss Hart about having like a concessions or something for the Black History Month show. Absolutely. The problem with not having any home games, a lot of teams raise money selling snacks and charging admission to their home games, but because we don't have a soccer field or a regulation basketball court, and we've only had one volleyball game at home that we don't cheer for, and we don't have a football field, because we don't have these things, we can't charge money or sell things because we don't have a home. But definitely I'll write that down right now, and I'll look into any sort of like after school event. I know 8th grade is selling for the 2 FSA nights, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody selling stuff at the shows, at the music shows and stuff. So I'll ask. They might steal our idea and they might do it for their own program, but I'll ask. I got some friends in low places, so we'll make stuff happen. Selling at shows. Okay, so I'll follow up on that one. That's a great idea. And it hasn't been done yet. All right, are we ready to move on from Spirit Week? I'm so excited. Here comes my favorite
I have a
slide.
quick question.
Oh,
I have
yes,
a quick
no.
question. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No,
Harmony's mom. Sorry.
Good.
In regards to Spirit Week, what about doing? I know maybe we can't do grams, but what about doing cheer shout outs like you paid during the morning announcements? Like you pay $1, you pay $2, and then you get shouted out on the morning announcements or something like that in that nature. Like I don't know, as an idea.
I like that idea.
That's my old parent. That's my
Oh,
parent.
yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna ask. I know I'm very blunt and honest, so sometimes I say things that maybe I'm not supposed to say out loud. I know that there were teachers complaining that the morning announcements were too long.
Okay.
But I mean, it's Spirit Week. We'll do whatever we want,
Right.
So that's the only thing that Cavell might come back and say, because I've heard it that announcements are too long in the morning and it's taking instructional time. So, but I like it. Cheer shout outs. And then the girls can even take turns. Cheer shout outs on announcements. They can even take turns, like whatever,
Do they do any type of announcements during lunch or like any?
No.
No.
And
okay.
they are very, very strict, because we have so many kids trying to eat lunch at the same time. They're very strict on having activities during lunch, because if the kids, let's all be honest, kids, earmuff, don't hear this part, but if all the kids decided to stand up and act fools, the 2 staff members in there, they're not going to be able to do much about it. So lunch is kind of off. I can't think of the word. That's why I teach math.
Off limits.
Thank you. That's the one. Yeah, the limits.
Okay. Just an idea.
Yeah, no, because I was like, oh, we could go in there and we could do some cheers at lunch, or we could do this. And they're like, nope, because if the kids get rowdy, we're done. And I was like, oof.
Right.
Yeah, let's not do that. They outnumber us. Don't tell them though. They don't know that yet.
Okay.
All right. I see another hand for Jasmine.
Hi, Jasmine's
Hello.
mom, Georgette.
Hello.
have you ever considered maybe posting like a wish list on My School Bucks for like equipment, things like that?
The short answer is no. I do have some items on like the school. I wonder if we could just have like a donation
Yeah.
tab on My School Bucks. I'll look into that. I do have some items on the Sign Up Genius that goes out every week with the parents, specifically for bingo night. I'm very bad about asking for money. I hate doing it. That's why I like, or at least asking for money for nothing. So like the mats are like $600 a piece. Like I would, I don't put that on there. I can't do it. But if we're giving you a bingo night and food and fun times, then I'm like, yeah, give me all your money. So but I'm gonna see if there's even just a donation, like if we could just put a donation tab on there specifically, even if it just runs for that week. Like, hey, if you can't make it to bingo night, but you appreciate, what we've done for the school this week, send us some money.
Yeah. And then it's like the whole school. So, chances are maybe somebody, because I know RPTV did that and within no time. Yeah.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
got
but-
donated.
I
Yeah.
was talking to Mr. L Santiago, who does music, and he's gonna reach out to his old college. He does a lot, for the kids, and he really wants drumline and cheer and all of that to get together. But he's gonna reach out and see if they have nice, but older mats that they're not using, if they could donate too, because the mats is my number one. I'll deal with where to store them and all of that later. I need the mats. Like we're doing 4 stunt groups at a time on a panel and my heart, like I can't take it. We need more mats. We need more mats. I need a bubble to put my babies on. But I'll look into that. That's not a bad idea. And it was on My School Bucks, you said, not on the Sign Up Genius wish list?
I'm sorry?
You said it was on My School Bucks?
Yeah, like for a very short period of time. And then before we know it, boom.
Yeah, Miss Cavell even bought some.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look into that. I'll talk to Mr. D Santiago too, since I know he's in charge of RPTV.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, Ms. Velez. I'm not playing favorites.
What? So for the different dressed up days, are we gonna do that Friday? The dollar collected goes to us? Because I know sometimes they do that.
Well, the problem is if they dress, I said yes, and then normally if they dress to meet the theme, they don't pay $1, if I'm not mistaken. So if they're not dressed as a sports person or a cheerleader, then they pay the $1, then yes, we get the $1. But we want them to dress up, so it's like counterproductive. But if you don't want to dress up, pay us.
Understood.
It's our $1.
Got it.
And we'll have girls. That's one morning that we should probably definitely plan on having girls there maybe not collecting the $1 because they're staffed to do that, but at the doors where they come in to give their dollars and whatnot.
Yeah.
So thank you for bringing that up. Yes, Miss Nia. And then Kylie, you're next. I see your hand still.
So, Miss Stone, the
Talk to me.
bingo night and future, like the bingo night and future upcoming events, does the funding go to cheer?
It's
That we
bingo.
host?
Yes, bingo night is our night. Everything, the school gets nothing from that, but we just borrow their cafeteria and some of their staff. So every profit made off those nights goes directly into our account with the school. That one and the lip sync battle, those are ours. I will fight to the death. No one's allowed to touch them. If they even think about it, I'm like, nope, that's cheer. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Kylie. Oh, hi. We can't hear you. What is happening? It shows you're unmuted and I see your mouth, but I hear nothing. Maybe it's just me. No? Okay, good. It's not just me. Kylie, we can't hear you.
I think she has her AirPods on. That's why.
Oh, I don't know. That's way too fancy for me. I still have a cord. Actually, that's not true, but it's too fancy for me.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so I think we should do like a dinner thing, like where they make
Dinner or lunch? Hi, Miss Dawn.
Yes.
Can we
that's
a dinner or a lunch?
well, for the bingo night, we're gonna do dinner.
No,
Like we-
no, like
Oh,
like just like on a general day, like a Friday or something, where you know, do like $10 for a lunch plate. We could do spaghetti or something, like something easy.
mm-hmm.
And then like we have sodas and baked goods and all that stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause that generates a lot of money for the girls.
Well, that was my whole premise as far as like the fundraising. The original plan was to do once a month and I wanted it to be a family event. I wanted it to be come, eat, enjoy, bring your home life and your school life together and let's, hang out and have fun. So that was the idea behind the family nights. So
Or it could be a lunch for the teachers or something like that. Something to just generate funds.
mhm.
But
Yeah.
I know that brings in a lot of money for like cheap, spaghetti. How much could it be?
The other thing too that a lot of people were asking about was bows, but I'm not crafty. And if we just buy one off Amazon, why would they pay twice as much? But if anyone's crafty and we can buy a basic bow and make it, but like the staff, they want to buy bows. They want to wear our bows. So if
Isn't that hard
anyone,
to make?
say that again,
Is that hard to make?
the bow itself.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I know people do it, but we can buy a bunch of basic red bows and then,
Cause like your girl has a
Find
hot glue gun.
I
I'll go
mean,
crazy.
yeah, but we just have to make them something pine specific, like we can get the $1.99 bow on Amazon and then, glitz it up.
Yeah, I mean, I have the Cricut machine too.
Oh gosh, I have no patience. I love people that do it, but I don't want to do it.
You
I
know,
don't think-
they've been doing it so long. It's cheaper for me to do that than
Yeah.
their stuff.
I mean, that's something, at least I know there's a want. I just have no way to provide that. My idea was buy it off Amazon, double the price and sell it to staff. And Miss Cavell's like, then they'll just go get it on Amazon. I'm like, you're not wrong. I don't have
But we-
time.
But maybe between that, I can get the vinyl and I'll print out something and then cut it out and then we just add it to the Amazon bow.
Yeah.
We can
Okay.
do that. The vinyl is not, we get like a glitter vinyl.
Yes. Yes.
Oh wait, y'all don't like or something.
Yeah,
It
we'll
doesn't-
talk then for sure.
Okay. Just let me know. I mean it really doesn't take that long.
Okay. For me, it's the like the care and patience to like line it up. It'd be like pines all crooked, like, I don't care, I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore.
A P of a varsity letter, a capital P, call it a day. Right?
Okay, but you see how my bulletin board looks. I got no patience for any of that nonsense. My P would be sideways. I'm like, I love it. It's unique.
Listen, P for pines and we're done.
Well, we got to put some glitz and glamour though. Like, we'll talk. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll definitely get but Amazon and we'll do something cheap.
Okay.
And then put it expensive.
I'm in. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Miss Veronica.
So I had an idea for like a fundraiser thing. So you know how we have like on Fridays we have like dress up days, right?
Dress down.
Yeah,
yeah.
dress down.
Uh-huh.
So like we could do like something like a donate, like you know how people pay $1 to dress down? We could
Mhm.
like we can ask if like we could do like a donation that like those dollars are gonna go for us like for equipment, for cheer equipment.
Well, the issue is that the school uses that money too, so we can't have it every Friday. She told me, like, the reason we can have it Spirit Week Friday is because that's our week, we're hosting it, we're doing it. It can't be an all the time thing, because then the school is gonna have to, that's their fundraiser to raise money for things, and so, trust me, I tried, I'm like, once a month, we'll do dress down and keep the money, and she was like, no. I tried.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and flip this slide just to talk about the bingo. Well, I'm gonna attempt to, there it is, bingo night. This one's not fancy at all. So the bingo night is the 9th of February. I will send this PowerPoint out and it has the dates on it. I do have a sponsor letter that I'm gonna print and Miss Cavell's gonna sign and I'm gonna sign. Miss Flood has volunteered to go to local businesses and try to get donations. What we're looking for is the prizes, essentially. We want them to give us stuff for the prizes for bingo. And then I thought in my brain, why am I just, I'll print some out for Miss Flood, who's gonna go across the street and canvass those areas, but I'll put a general one, attach it to an email and send it out to everybody, because even if it's a $25 Barnes and Noble gift card, they get a tax credit, we have another round of bingo. The way we're going to get people in the doors is A, they love us and they want to support us, or B, they want our prizes. So I want to make sure that we have prizes that make people be like, that's worth a $1 bingo ticket, not the ticket's going to be more than $1, but so we want to make sure that we can get as many different, types of prizes and things as possible. So if you know anybody, again, it can be 20 bucks. It can be an item. It doesn't even have to be money. It's just different things that we can use as our prizes. So that's going to get signed tomorrow, assuming I can find her. And then I'm going to scan it and I will send that out to everybody. If you want to walk around and make some copies and ask businesses, that's amazing. If you don't, I can't do it. Again, I cannot ask people for money for nothing. I don't know what it is. But I'm going to put it out there. So anybody that has anybody or knows anybody or wants to, hit up a couple of businesses in the area, be my guest. That night is going to be run solely by volunteers and the girls. So again, that's another sign of genius that's going to be coming your way. We did it at the lip sync battle last year, huge success. The kids had a lot of fun. There were a couple of hiccups. The parents stepped up. It was absolutely amazing. So I don't see that being an issue here. The tickets are going to come as a package. It's going to be dinner, maybe pizza. I'm not 100% sure. And one bingo card. And then additional bingo cards are available for $1 a piece. So I'm still working out all the details on what that is going to look like. But I just want to give you guys a heads up that that's going to be a big one for us as far as how much money we want to make and how much help is required to pull it off. So mark your calendars. Even if you don't want to volunteer, at least come. Yes, Ms. Velez.
The parents volunteering, they get hours for that, correct?
Absolutely. You get it. Not only do you get hours for bingo night, but let's say you take a flyer and you get a $20 sponsor, that's 2 volunteer hours. You get us a bingo prize of 20 bucks. That's $20 you gave us. That's 2 hours. So you get hours for any sponsorships or gifts that you bring in. And you get hours if you come that evening to volunteer. And yeah, I'm usually pretty generous with hours. I like to round up because I want people to like come and help. So any questions, comments, concerns for bingo night? I'm so excited. Bingo, bingo. It's like we do like the complete opposites. Bingo, sit down, chill, quiet, and then lip sync battle. Up out of your seat, yelling, screaming, fun. Yes, Miss Kylie again. Where are you shopping? I have a list.
About the bingo night. When is the bingo night again?
February 9th. It's a Thursday. Was that your only question? Oh, okay.
So,
It, huh?
so it'll be during the day.
No. It's at night. Same as how the lip sync battle was, 6:30 to I think we did 8:30. Or until we run out of prizes. Good.
Miss Dawn,
Yes.
do we get to pick our roles for the bingo night? Because the cheer girls, they're helping a lot, right?
Yeah.
In bingo night? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So do we just stay at school?
So that's what's gonna happen, sort of like how we did, well, for those that participate, I don't know if anybody on here did the lip sync battle last year.
No, I was there, but I
Are
didn't.
prepping it now. You're gonna
No.
get, I mean, I did it and Ms. Velez did it and it was
great.
awesome. Just saying.
It was good.
It was so much fun. But I mean, you're gonna have a permission slip that basically says from 3:30 until the event is over, you're mine. You'll stay after school as soon as the aftercare is done. We'll set up the cafeteria. I did minimal decorations, like it's bingo. It's not that serious. But yeah, you guys will just hang out. We'll probably have a practice or two. I would love for us to do the routine, but we have low ceilings in the cafeteria. So we'll see. And then, we'll open the doors and get the party started. So
Okay. Thank you.
I would rather just keep you because when kids leave school, sometimes they forget to come back. All right, so I'm gonna move on then. The basketball schedule, I did email out, or I put it in the group chat, I think, and I emailed it to the new parents. We're just, we're constantly fighting the fight, and I'm gonna continue to fight the fight. But it's transportation, it's the other schools not having a place for us. It's all this nonsense. So I can't guarantee these 6. We don't even have an opponent on the 23rd, but I kept it up there in case we get one. So you guys are ready to go. Stop laughing, Ms. Willis. It's not my schedule. We're definitely going to the Cooper City game. And they have cheerleaders, so they can't say anything. On all of our home games, it's up to us. And Posnack normally doesn't care if we come with cheerleaders. We went there. But, busing is an issue. That's another fundraiser problem because I don't think it's fair that cheer has to pay for their own bus when the other sports don't. But they're saying since there's so many of us, they can't fit us, blah, blah, blah. We have to get our own bus. So it's a fight that I'm willing to fight. Cavell's willing to, help us out. But, it's just, right now we're still seen as a secondary sport because it's our first year. I want to make us the main sport. I want everyone to be like, and let's be honest, again, something I maybe shouldn't say out loud, but I'm going to say it. 90% of the parents at those sporting events are our parents. I'm just saying. So secondary sport, my butt. Either way. So I'm still fighting the fight. So these are the ones that we're looking to go. I'm going to make sure transportation is not an issue. The only thing is the home games, they can't say whether we go or not. So really the only one that could change would be Posnack. I can never say that right. It's horrible. Am I doing it right? Okay. If they say no cheerleaders, we don't want them. I can't, that's their home turf. I can't control that. On the days that JV and varsity are playing, I would like to cheer for both. So that's gonna be a long day, the 13th of February. But other than that, the standard 1 hour, and we'll go from there. I try to communicate when we're leaving, assuming my phone's not dead, when we're coming back. You guys are welcome to go. The addresses are there. I will email this out so you have the dates, the locations. We love you guys coming out and supporting. If you want to take your girls after that, that's fine. If you want them to go back to school, we'll take them back to school. So nothing's really changing. It's just, I guess because it's inside now, it's a problem, but whatever. We'll make it work. We're going to make it work. I'm going to fight. And the boys love it, by the way, just so you know. I asked them, I said, are we distracting? Do you like it when we're there? They're like, yeah, it's great. And I'm like, that's what I thought. So the boys want us there. The girls want to be there. I'm going to fight to be there. And that's that.
Miss Stone,
Yes.
I was gonna ask, where do we have our home games at?
So our home games are at the Davie PAL. That's just a gym that we pay them money so we can play there. But
Okay.
we can't pay for buses, I'm just saying. Yeah, I said it. I'm gonna be asked to step down from my position. Yes, was that your question, Miss Jasmine?
Yeah, that was my question.
Oh, okay. Miss Veronica.
I got a question. So I'm looking at the calendar, and for like the first game that we're gonna have the 23rd, like this month, the 23rd, sorry. It's on I think it's on Monday. So we have games
Yeah.
like not on our.
Yep. We don't.
Okay.
Yeah, the schedule is predetermined. We have nothing to do with that. So we still go, assuming we're able. We go whenever the games are, wherever they're located that we can get to. If it's on a Tuesday or a Thursday, obviously we do that instead of practice. If it's on a Monday, great, because then we still have practice Tuesday and Thursday. So.
Okay. Thank you.
And Tanisha, did I say it right? Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Yes, ma'am. I think you're muted. I know Zoom can be a little finicky sometimes. You're the boss. Don't let it tell you what to do.
Stone,
Yes, ma'am.
Stone, see if you could unmute her since you're the host.
Maybe I can. I can ask to unmute. All right, I pressed that and let's see if that helps.
Hi.
Hello.
There it is.
I have a question. Okay, for the 23rd, when will you know about that date? Because I want to be able to attend it, but I will have to know ahead of time.
You're a new
I work.
one. That's well, I could lie or I could be truthful. Which would you like? They're still getting used to communicating with me.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there have been days where we were told the day that the girls showed up in the bow and the shirt, and they're like, "Oh, you guys can't go," and I'm like, "I'm sorry, what did you just say to me?"
Oh, wow. Okay.
So
Okay.
I will do my very best. I will harass and harass and harass.
Okay.
Plan on going.
Okay.
And then if it gets canceled, now you have some free time for ice cream. I don't know. I don't know why to you. I have no idea.
Okay, no problem. All right. Thank you.
We're hoping the other 4 are set. I don't,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to lie.
No problem. Thank you.
No problem. Yes,
All
Miss
right.
Veronica.
Oh, and I got one more question, Miss Stone. So like on games, cause on Monday and Wednesday I have tutoring. So like on games, do I go to tutoring and then go to cheer practice? Like, or do I straight go to cheer?
We're not going to be there, honey. So you're going to have to talk to Miss Hendrickson about that one. Because when you get out of tutoring, we're gonna be gone. We're gonna
Yes.
be wherever the game is. So if your parents pick you up and bring you to the game after tutoring, will we accept you? Absolutely. But you know, talk to Miss Hendrickson, that, you know, that's something that we can discuss between us, okay?
Okay.
We'll see
Thank
what
you.
we can do. All right, anything else as far as the basketball? We're almost done, guys. Half hour my butt. I pretended like this was gonna be a half-hour meeting. I'm sorry. I lied. All right. So the last thing is just the upcoming events. There is a potential family night for the school. I don't know where, but Ms. Velez had mentioned that she would love us to show up. Not Miss OG Velez, our coach, Miss AP Velez, who's in charge of family nights. So these are like those Chipotle nights and McDonald's nights and where like you guys go eat. She said she would like to have the cheerleaders there. You know, I would like for the school to pay for a bus for us. So we'll see. But I put it out there, you know, just in case. Like, you know, we'll show up to your family night. You got me a bus? Whatever. But I put it out there just in case. The last couple family nights I think have fallen through. So that's why I put potential. And then bingo night, obviously. For the 9th, we have been asked to perform at the breast cancer walk, which I know the school has been a part of the last couple of years. Not just to be there, but to actually have like a set scheduled time where we go on the stage and we do our routine, which I think is super cool. So that is something I'm really excited about. It's our first gig. It's free, but whatever, we'll take it. I'm looking for more opportunities like this for our girls just to get out there in the community. But I did want to let you guys know April 22nd, again, on the stage in front of the crowd, doing what we do. So that's awesome. I'm very excited about that. And then May 18th, last day of testing, lip sync battle. Woo! So mark your calendars. And that's it. That's all I have. I will send the PowerPoint. I think I said that like 100 times, but I'm gonna say it one more time just in case. All right.
Not a question,
Okay.
just a statement.
Tell me.
But whoever, if any of our girls decide to do the lip sync battle, you're not winning. I'm just
Oh no.
That is not fair.
Oh no. The staff is taking you down.
Yeah.
Down.
Just like, don't even sign up. It's fine.
I mean, it is open to all students, not just cheer, and it is open to all staff members, but I'm sorry, the staff members just show up to win. It's really cute how the kids try. It's cute. But they're not gonna win. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Like, my performance has been a year in the making. Like, I started planning it when we
yeah.
ended lip sync battle last year. Like,
I mean, mine is completely epic. I would say better than last year. So no, for less. She knows.
No. That's a heavy statement. That's because like your performance last year was good.
Anyways, you're not gonna want to miss it. You maybe don't want to be on the stage, but you definitely don't want to miss out and have to hear about it from all your friends. That's what I can promise you. The regret last year for people who did not show up and heard about it. Oh, I was like, well, y'all should have came. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I didn't feel bad at all. They missed a good time. All right. If you guys don't have anything else, new parents, hang on. I'm not going anywhere. My veteran parents, you guys are free. Just know that I'll be blowing up the team reach and your emails with information. I truly appreciate the support. I mean, just you guys are awesome. So you're making this being a first year not nearly as hard as it could be. And we appreciate that a lot. So have an amazing night, and my newbies stay for a little bit.
We appreciate you guys. Miss Velez. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Miss Stone. Have a good night.
Bye, babies. They're dropping like flies. All right, for my new parents, I don't really have like a prepared presentation. I'm assuming there may be some questions, and I just want to make sure that everybody is on the same page. As far as uniforms and things, I'm gonna start by saying that they are not gonna have, there's no way that they're gonna have their uniform in time for like the first few basketball games. I'm gonna call OmniCheer and see what I can do about getting a rush on the fit kits, but this was something that we did in the summer just to be sure we could have them by August. So patience, please. They will at least have the red pine shirt. And then what our girls did that came in, you know, after that initial wave is they just wore the khaki pants with the shirt, the Pines cheer shirt that says cheerleader on the back until they got their uniform in. Tops take the longest because those are the custom, the skirts and other stuff. Once I get the fit kits and I order it, those don't take very long at all. So we're gonna work piece by piece. Hopefully it's something they want to do next year too. And then guess what? We don't have to go through this again. They have their uniform, they're ready to rock and roll. But I just basically wanted to take general questions that you guys have and answer, you know, make sure you guys are comfortable, you're happy, you know what the expectation is. I did forget to pass out the contracts today. They will have them Thursday, I promise. Other than that, hit me. What you got? What can I do? I see hands. Miss Jasmine, you want to go first?
Yeah. So I saw like on the email you were talking about how before, like, I think like before even the kids arrive, you could like hand in the money to like, so it could come faster or something like that.
The problem is yes and no. When I get the fit kits is when I want to take money, because once I have the fit kits and I have your sizes, I can literally put the order in that night. So once the fit kits arrive, I'll schedule the fitting for as soon as we possibly can. And that's when I would want to take the money. I can't, I mean, you guys can turn it in now if you just want to be done with. I have no issues with that. The kids can bring it to me in the morning. I was taking it via Zelle because you just have to make sure in the memo it says like Pines cheer dues. I give you a receipt, like that's not an issue. I'm not gonna lose it. It's not gonna go anywhere. But you know, I want to make sure that you know, you're getting, you know, I don't know. I told you I hate asking for money unless I have something to show you for it. So to me, the fit and the sizing is official, and then okay, you pay for your uniform.
Yeah. So
that's just, but whatever. I don't know. I think I'm just weird that way. Am I weird, Velez? Is that weird?
So long story short, okay, if you want a faster submission of your uniform, it would benefit you if you brought the money in when the fit kit comes. Okay.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
All
There
right.
we go.
Carry
Thank
on.
you.
You're welcome. I hate asking for money.
But it is what it is.
I know. Ms. Veronica.
Hi, Miss Stone. I'm Olga, Veronica's mom.
Hello.
Hi. I just have one question about how we can transfer with Zelle money for uniforms.
Through Zelle, you can just, you can use my cell phone. That's what's hooked up to it, and I'll put it in the chat for you. Also,
Thank you so much.
normally everybody has my cell number. The kids have it, you guys have it. So just save it in your phone. That way, if you need something, I'm not gonna lie. I hate talking on the phone. I hate it. If you call me, I'm probably not going to answer because I'm doing 17 other things. But if you have a question, if you know you're running a little late, if something's happened, like just text me. It's not, you know, but also for the Zelle, but mostly like just save my number. I have your kids. So You guys have,
Thank you so
to
much.
me, if I have your kids, then you need to be able to get a hold of me. So there's my cell phone, write it down, save it, keep it, text me if you need anything. The girls, I got their cell phone numbers today. I'm gonna put them in the group chat. We do run that through, WhatsApp. Ms. Velez and I are in there constantly monitoring. Mostly they're sharing cheers and things like that, but it's awesome, you know, a way for them to kind of get together. I'm gonna add them to that tonight. And then I saw all of you guys jump into the Team Reach. That's my primary way of communicating. The only time I really email is if it's like a link or something, because I'm not tech savvy and I don't know how to get that in the Team Reach. So I'll just send you the email, but then I'll text you and be like, there's an email. I'll send that in the Team Reach, just not the link. Tanisha, oh, sorry. Yes, go ahead.
And I have one more question. So I think Ms. Velez said that there's gonna be like a Fitbot, like a Fitbox like coming in, and that's when you have to turn in the money.
The fit kit, yes, that's how we
Yes.
measure you for the uniform. So once I know when it's coming, I'll put it out for, you know, all of you guys. And the day that I size you, make sure I have your money before that date, we'll say, because as soon as I'm done sizing you, I'll go home, plug it in and put that order in immediately. Because
Okay,
I
thank
want to
you.
get them too. I want them as fast as possible.
Okay.
Definitely before we do any events, like out in public. So we look good. All right, for real, Tanisha.
Okay, for the red pine shirt, how much is it and where can I get the shirt? Is it at the school? The
So
shirt.
the pine shirt is part of their uniform.
Oh, okay.
That's something that I will provide to them. That's why in the email, I know it was a long one, but I think like the very last thing or somewhere in there, it said, send me their t-shirt size.
Okay.
Because we have a staff member that makes them for us quickly,
Okay.
so I don't have to wait. The other shirts that we're gonna be selling, like for the parents and stuff, those are coming from like a company. So I have no control over those. But the girls need their shirts right away, so we hand make them with the Cricut. No, I don't do that. Somebody else does it for me because she loves me.
Right.
So they get it right, right away. They should have them by next week.
Okay, I have another question for the uniforms. How many uniforms do they get? Is it one or two?
It's just the one uniform as far as like cheer goes, but then they have their
Okay.
school uniform, so to speak, and that's the red t-shirt. They have
Okay.
what they wear to school, and then they have their game day uniform. Game day uniform, I'm very strict about it. It's not a toy. They don't play, you know, they change right before we get on the bus and that's it.
Okay, okay, perfect. And you said that you will let us know about, I like to know like a due date for when we supposed to make the payment for
Yes.
the package. Okay, so I'll wait for the fit thing and then
Yeah,
go
as
from there.
soon as
Okay.
I hear from them, it's coming on this date. I'm gonna say the fit kit should be in here this date. I'm gonna
Okay.
schedule the fitting for this date, make sure it's paid by that date so that I can just order it.
Okay,
And that comes
perfect.
with everything. I mean, it's a bag, it's a jacket, it's their pom-poms, it's literally everything that they need.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I
Thank
know
you.
it's, oh, of course, one-stop shop. I don't have the time. Patience is not my virtue. I don't put things together. Give it to me all. Let's go.
Exactly. Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't want to say it wrong. Stella? You're gonna have to tell me. Stell?
It's Style. It's on my
Style.
mom's account. This
Style.
is Isabel.
Oh, hi, Isabel.
My mom asked, is there any estimate of when the toolkit might come in?
No, not yet.
Okay.
They're reasonably priced. They're they're good quality stuff, but they are horrible with certain things. It was on my list to call today and I didn't get a chance, so I'll call tomorrow.
Okay.
But as soon as I know, you'll know, I promise.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, any other questions? I don't know if those are new hands or old hands, I'm sorry. Everybody sees my email, my cell phone in the chat? All right, so perfect. So what, if you have, like I said, write it down. If you have any other questions that come up, just shoot me a text and I'll do my best to answer it in a short text. I know I talk a lot, so I talk for days. That's why I teach. All right, guys. Well, thank you. I'm so excited. I am so excited. This is going to be amazing. I'm so happy to have our new additions. They bring, much needed strength and I can't think of another word, math again, but I'm very excited. And I'm excited for you guys to see what they can do in a short amount of time. So, woo! All right, guys. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Miss Stone.
Bye,
Bye, Miss
guys.
Stone.
Bye.